Okay, why don't you explain to them the different levels of information that you have? I know this is a gold key release, which, I'm not underestimating your gold key information, but I know it's not the best that you have. Why don't you explain to them the incredible opportunity that they have right now since you opened your Platinum Service Club to the public?
Rick, first off, let's back up just a little bit because you made a great offer. In fact, it's an offer you talked to me about before we came on air, and I told you that's basically giving things away. So we're willing to take a loss to get you our information this season for the rest of the year. In fact, that $4.99 is not just the regular season. Guys, you're going to get everything. College and pro football combined, including the bowl games, including the playoffs. And you're talking separate packages you would normally have to buy, but you don't have to spend any more than the $4.99. It's all inclusive. So check that out. jrwins.com. That's jrwins.com to sign up for this special radio promotion for just $499. But guys, also take advantage of the big information right now that we're releasing on tape between the Chiefs and Raiders. Absolutely free on a tape-recorded message. Call right now. 1-800-499-3733. 800-499-3733. An absolute, hands-down, blowout winner, free of charge on a less than 1-minute recording. Call that number now. 1-800-499-3733. 800-499-3733 to get the big winner on tape. And in answer to your question, Rick, our gold key selections are actually in the hands of more clientele than any other class of package that we carry. That's what goes out to what we call the masses, the 10,000 plus clients that are all paying our company every single week. They love this product. It hits an average of 62%, which is way above what anyone can do on their own. And let's face it, more winning than losing keeps clients happy and coming back. Now, when we talk about our 80% games, those are our platinum information. Those games were originally meant just for 50 players amongst our 8,000 plus clients. Those 50 players were hand selected as guys that were betting $1,000 or more a game, and of course that we groomed and mentored over time to become $25,000 or more players. Now we're taking that same concept that we've been running as our business model over the last 20 plus years, and we're going to expand it. Rather than just 50 players in the Platinum Club, due to the fact that the Supreme Court lifted the ban on sports betting and you now have legalized sports betting popping up all over the country. Pennsylvania was just added to the fold, New Mexico a couple of weeks ago, and Rhode Island not more than a month ago. That's 8 or 9 states that are already offering it, and we are predicting that in less than 3 years, all 50 states are going to be offering sports betting. So look, the liquidity is starting to skyrocket, which is exactly why someone like me can expand my best product to a lot more people. So rather than 50, I'm not going to add another 50. I'm not going to even add another 100. We're going to expand this by adding a 0. We're going to go 10 times the amount, 500 platinum players, which we've been expanding now for a year and a half. Now,
and they're getting this for a fraction of the normal cost when it was 50 players, I'm assuming.
Of course, because now we're talking about especially guys that are much smaller, maybe starting off only betting 500 or 1,000 a game. They're junior members. They're going to get it at a great point, fraction of the cost. Now, that's not to say that over time, we're not going to mentor them into becoming bigger players, but for right now, we just want bench players is the way I put it. Small ball we're trying to play. Deal with guys that are going to be betting between 1,000 and 5,000 a game. Groom, let's say, a normal $200-$300 player starting off at 500 a game over the next 3-4 weeks to become $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 player and have him sitting for the next 6 to 12 months making $1,000 to $5,000 a game, hitting 82% of his games.
And it makes sense to me that in the past, to exclusively cater to high roller players only, you decided that this service would be better served in the hands of a much larger group of sports investors that are betting small.
Well, we could sit back and wait for the next person to come aboard who's going to be betting 5,000 or more a game and groom them into another one of these 50 players, or do what we know we can do much faster at a much faster rate, and that is take the players we already have, the 8,000 plus players already in the pool who are getting those gold key games, and ask them if they're serious enough to step up and start betting just a little more per game, and now take a $500 player and turn them into a $5,000 player rather than a $5,000 player into a $25,000 $100,000 player.
With the house's cash.
Right. It's the same concept, only you're doing it at a slower pace with somebody who's betting a lot less money. But I'm going to tell you something. We've been doing it a year and a half now, and we went from 50 members to 155 members over the last year and a half. So it's working phenomenally.
Well, that's fantastic. I love the explanation. And, JR, I know that it's been going extremely well with the Platinum service, and every client involved is making tons of cash. Take advantage of a new era with sports betting being legal and gain access to information only the real insiders know about, guys. Get behind the lines with jrwins.com. Now, guys, first things first, your first step is to call 800-499-3733. That's 800-499-3733. 800-499-3733. A great guy to get in contact with, of course, JR, two-time Vegas champion handicapper, 20-year professional sports bettor, and he's got a blowout for you today. Absolutely free on a tape-recorded message. The winner between the Chiefs and the Raiders. Absolutely free on a tape-recorded message. You know, I love your explanation on all levels of service, JR. Is there any chance I can convince you to release a freebie right here on the air?
Hey, Rick, you know me. I've got no problem ever giving out a freebie. In fact, documented 80% on all my freebies around the country. So you shoot it out. I'm not going to tell you which game I want to give out for free. I'll let you pick the game. Any game you want on the board, let's break it down, and let's give a free winner.
Well, JR, since you're throwing it out there, I'd love your professional opinion on the Vikings and the Patriots. No doubt about that. What do you see on that?
You know, it's funny that that's the game you pick, Rick, because I had no doubts in my mind that was the go-to game for you because we were talking about it before we came on air.
Yep.
Let's give them a quick breakdown on this matchup. Let's give them the point spread expected, and let's give them the winner. They're playing this game in New England at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots opened up a 6-point favorite, and early in the week it came down to 5.5. Minnesota coming off that big win on Sunday night in the Dome. Of course, that one was against the Green Bay Packers, who have been extremely injury-riddled. But, I mean, look, there's no better team than New England in November or December, especially at home. But let's give them the breakdown before we give them a side. Right now, New England's sitting 8-3 straight up, 7-4 against the spread, scoring an average of 28 points a game, only allowing 23, averaging over 118 on the ground with 270 in the air for a total offensive output of 388 plus yards. You look at the other side, Minnesota, 6-4-1 straight up and against the spread. They're scoring 24 a game, allowing 22. But here's the problem. Dalvin Cook injured most of the season, and still, even with them in the backfield, only averaging 85 yards a game on the ground, more than 280 in the air for 368 total yards. Now, this is a team that cannot, I repeat, cannot be one-dimensional against the New England Patriots. We know they love playing in the Dome, and the fact it's supposed to be cold in New England for this matchup, it's going to make it a tough game on the Minnesota Vikings. Now, look, Minnesota got some kudos the week before, beating Green Bay, but A, they were in the Dome at home, and B, like I said a minute ago, the fact that Green Bay was beat up made it a lot easier for this Minnesota in-conference team to get the job done against the Green Bay Packers. Now, going against an AFC team like the New England Patriots, where they're running on all cylinders, this is a knockdown, out-of-the-park, easy one, Rick. Get all over the New England Patriots. Lay the 6 points. Not only will they cover, they'll get it done easily, and I'll give it out on the radio, free of charge. Get on the Patriots minus the 6 points. But, guys, that's an opinion game. That's me going back and forth on stats. Let's put that aside. Let's talk real information. Let's talk reverse line movements. Let's talk institutional money. That's what makes my clientele such successful businessmen when it comes to betting on games. You can do the same thing. I'm going to give you this winner free of charge right now. Take advantage of this point spread information on this Chiefs-Raiders matchup. Free of charge on a tape-recorded message right now.
Doesn't get much
All
easier
you got to
than
do
that.
is call the number. Rick, give them that number.
Absolutely. 800-499-3733, guys. That's the number that's going to bring home the cash. You can take the free pick that we're releasing on air. Bet that game.
Bring home that cake, baby. Get that cheddar.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what's going to happen, guys, if you dial 800-499-3733 right now. Get this huge blowout. And I'm not talking about a game that we're just talking about here on the air. Believe me, I can get JR to give us the whole board at the end of the day. All you want is this one game. 1-800-499-3733. Chiefs-Raiders, absolutely free. And the best part, for your convenience, absolutely free on a tape-recorded message. 800-499-3733. Now, JR, if they get involved with the Platinum information, Is there anything happening today?
Rick, that's the best part. There's something happening every day. Those who are looking to make money and do it on a regular basis every day, I mean, let's face it, we've got college and pro basketball right now. We've got NHL. We've got boxing is huge right now with the big fight this weekend. I mean, how nice would it be to have a low-risk, high-yield, huge bet on a boxing match just like last week where we made 4-1 on our money? Well, I'm telling you now, Rick, all they got to do is pick up the phone, dial the number, and get the huge blowout free on tape. The rest will take care of itself. 800-499-3733. 800-499-3733. That's 800-499-FREE. And make sure you get over to my website, jrwins.com. That's jrwins, WINS.com, and check out all of the information on all the different clubs and how you can make money betting on games starting today. jrwins.com. That's jrwins.com. Guys, it's been great. Have a safe weekend and go out there and make some money.